Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio.
Right, thanks. Where we go?
Mark, you've come to a club that hasn't beaten Chelsea now for nearly 40 years, but you've come with the pedigree that you have beaten Chelsea. You've beaten with Blackburn, you've beaten with Man City, you've got good results with Fulham and QPR. But how can you instill confidence in the club, that you can actually now?
Well, yeah, I think the one thing we've got going for us is obviously our record at the Britannia. It's something that teams that come there, you always sense there's a little bit of apprehension in the opposition teams because they're not quite sure what they're going to be up against. So we've got to obviously make sure we still instill that into the team, and as I said before, we give enough to our crowd to encourage them to get really behind us, and if we do that, then it's a difficult day for whoever you're up against. It doesn't mind if you're a top team or a team in and around the bottom half. The Britannia needs to be a really difficult place to come to, and for the most part it has been this season, as it always has been. I think we need to at times have a little bit more momentum to the pressure that we have and sustain it for a little bit longer than we've been able to. If we do that, then irrespective of the opposition, it's a difficult day for them. So we've got to make sure we're positive and create chances and hopefully take some this time. Erik Pieters is the main doubt. He's got a groin strain. We've had it checked and scanned. He hasn't actually torn anything, but he's got a little bit of discomfort, and we're mindful that we don't want it to develop into anything more serious. So if there's a doubt, then he won't play. We have to test him in the morning. We'll give him as much time as we can, but it'll be a late test, and we'll make a decision tomorrow. Jon Walters is recovered and available. Andy Wilkinson will be okay as well, apart from Robert Hughes, who is progressing really well, in fairness, and has been running, done 40 odd minutes of running today, which is only a week after his operation, so he's progressing really well. Apart from him, Matthew Etherington, in fairness, has got an issue with his back, so he won't be available, but that's it, I think. So Erik Pieters is the main one that we have a doubt about.
And finally, you talk about Jon Walters there. What was the nature of his injury, and will he be in contention?
Well, Jon had a dead leg a couple of weeks ago. I think it was in the international game actually, and there's been a lot of blood in and around the sheath of the muscle. He hasn't actually damaged any of the fibres of the muscle. It's just the blood in between the fibres and the sheath. A bit technical, was it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't the whole detail.
Yeah, but he's...
that's very useful, yeah.
Yeah, but it just
Have you got the X-rays to show us as well?
I can show you later, no problem.
Oh, good.
But apparently it needs a bit of time just to flush through, but he's not getting as much discomfort as he did on Tuesday and Wednesday, so he's better for it. Okay?
Great, thanks.
Pleasure.